In today's video, we're gonna have a look at Spectral Restitching, one of the new cards from Through the Omenpaths. This card lets you blink your creatures or artifacts to get more end of the battlefield triggers. But that is not all this card can do. You can also just remove their entire board to get a free attack and win the game. This is actually something that happens quite often and makes this card really versatile. Another way to use it is an opponent's combat step, to prevent them from attacking and making sure you will survive another turn. As you can see, this is a super flexible card that will give you different options depending on the matchup and game state. This was one of my most anticipated cards from the new set, and it works great in the Simic Turtle shell. I went 8-1 with this list, and how we did it you will see in this video. This card, oh my god, I love this card. It's a blue and X from the new set Omenpath, exile X target artifact and or creature. Return the exile card to the battlefield under their owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. It's an instant spell, so this card you can use in many ways. You can either just fling their entire board. It's basically a fog, so they cannot attack you. You can use it in your turn to fling their entire board to make sure you can just attack and win the game. You can use this to fling your cards with your enter effect. So as you can see, this card in a deck like this is super powerful. Like I said before, this is probably one of my favorite cards of this set right now. And we put this in this Turtle Simic Shell. The Turtle Simic Shell is a deck that has a lot of enter abilities. And the main card why it's called Turtle is because of the Fecund Greenshell, a 5 mana 4/6 with reach. As long as you control 10 or more lands, creature you control get +2/+2. Whenever this creature or another creature you control with toughness greater than its power enters, look at the top card of your library. If it's a land card, you may put it onto the battlefield tapped, otherwise put it into your hand. So this ramps you, draws you card, 5 mana 4/6 body. 6 is actually quite big. So yeah, this is definitely one of those cards. And because of this card, most of our creatures, basically all our creatures, have a lower power than their toughness. For example, the Dreamdew Entrancer here is a 4 mana 3/4 with reach, a frog wizard. When this creature enters, tap up to one target creature and put 3 stun counters on it. If you control that creature, draw 2 cards. So this has 2 purposes here. 1, you can stun the cards of opponent, and 2, you can just use it on one of your cards to draw 2 cards. Sure, it stuns your creature, but we have filling, so we can get them back, right? And also we play cards like Quantum Ritual with have Warp, so yeah, it works there too. So Quantum Ritual, 5 mana 4/6, Warp 2, this card definitely should be known. It's super power from the last set. Flying, when this creature enters, draw a card, as long as you have one or fewer cards in hand. If you would draw 1 or more cards, you draw that many cards +1 instead. So yeah, it's just a really powerful card, right? A 5 mana 4/6 with flying is good enough. For 2 you can draw, it draws you late game. And if you play Quantum Riddler, you also want to play something like Splash Portal, which is a 1 mana sorcery. Exile target creature you control, then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. If that creature is a bird, frog, otter, or rat, draw a card. So yeah, this with Quantum Riddler is super strong. You can play 3 Splash Portal. I went with 2 because we play 3 Restitching, which I think is overall the way stronger card. Then we also play the Starfield Vocalist here, a 4 mana 3/4 card, Human Bard. If a permanent entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. It has also Warp 2 again, works great with the Entrancer, and makes our triggers go crazy, right? So yeah, super powerful card here. We also have the Ouroboros here. This card, a bit anti-synergy with the Fling, because you don't want to remove the counters, but then again, this card is super powerful. It's a 4 mana 1/3, can win you so many games, and you see it won us at least 2 games, I think. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put X +1/+1 counters on each creature control, where X is this creature's power. Again, 1/3, so it also will trigger Greenshell. Then we have the Clifftop Lookout here, a 3 mana 1/2, reach. When this creature enters, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a land card, put the card on the battlefield tapped, and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Again, here, enter effect ramps you, really nice, gets you maybe a turn 4 Greenshell. So yeah, turn 4 Greenshell Lookout is possible. We also play a full set of Llanowar Elves, which also gives us a chance of turn 4 Greenshell, and of course having more powerful cards turn 3 as well. We also play Azure Beastbinder here, a 2 mana 1/3, a red rogue. Vigilance, this creature can't be blocked by creature of power 2 or greater. When this creature attacks, up to one target artifact, creature, or planeswalker an opponent controls loses all abilities until your next turn. If it's creature, it also has base power, toughness 2 until your next turn. So yeah, Sephiroth, Vivi, Cauldron, so many targets, right? A really good card, and again, a 1/3. I wanted to have the full set of these. Another creature you could play would be like the Insidious Fungus, but I didn't really like it. And Chill is a bounce, but then the power and toughness doesn't really work. But yeah, I went with 4 Beastbinder here. And to round this out, we have 3 steps ahead here, which is our counter spell. Mill is still quite annoying, so we definitely want to have counters in some way. And yeah, this is also more than a counter spell. You can counter it for free, of course, and for 2 extra you can draw 2 cards and discard a card. But what we like to do is create a token that's a copy of target artifact or creature you control. Since these cards have enter ability, yeah, it's quite nice there to do that. On the land side, it's quite simple here. We don't have a town or anything here. I really want to be sure. I can play the Vinestalk. I don't have too many tap lands here. The Vinestalk is super powerful. First of all, yeah, it's a tapped land, but it's a 5/5 green-blue creature of trample. And the trample part is important here. When this attacks, also one of our creature gets base power 3 and 3, which is also nice. But trample with like big creatures, like that with the +2/+2 here, or Ouroboros is really, really good, strong. So this deck won me the game against the Cheskai artifact decks, and it's just way too strong. So this is the basic overview over the deck. Let's have a look at some little tricks here. So first of all, yeah, you have Riddler, warp in, and then you splash portal it, or even restitch if you want, and you get the card back without the warp. This is definitely something that's really, really strong. Also, the Dreamdew Entrancer here, the 3/4, we can stun our own creature to draw a card. So you can literally stun your Riddler, and then if you just pay the warp cost, it doesn't matter too much, right? And then you just draw cards, and this one goes out. So kind of cute little interaction here. Of course, you can also splash portal the card you stun to draw a card, which works as well. Same with the restitching here. And of course, the best hand is of Llanowar Elves, right? That's like what you want, but don't give up too fast. This deck is really explosive, and your main goal is to create a board. You want to create a really good board, solid board, and then you win in 1 turn. You think, yeah, no trample, yes, but restitching here, we just literally gonna remove all the creature from the battlefield and attack. We ramp quite a lot. As you see, we won most of this is how we win the games. Basically, just do that, win the games. And other than that, this can also protect you from a Wrath spell, right? Let's say they play Wrath and you have the creatures and you just play Restitching and you bring them back. I just went with a 3-off here. Could be a 4-off as well. Can go lower on 1 counter, can do 4/2/2. I went with 3 here and it worked quite well. Yeah, so this is definitely interaction, and again, you can also use this against like Mono Red. You will see me do that. They will attack, and I just stitch them, and it's a fog. I don't take damage. My turn. Really, really nice, of course. And be careful if you use this in the end of turn. They will come back. Let's say enemy turn, end of turn. Then they come back in your end of turn. Keep that in mind. Can trick you there. But your overall super strong deck. This is a deck I could see myself play for the Mythic push on the day 1. I will be in Kyoto that time, so I have vacation. Depending when it starts, I will try it during the night. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, you have to watch the games. I think had 10 games and went 9-1. But yeah, the last game we lost, but it was super close. I told myself I'd play until I lose, and the deck overperformed way too much. And I'm glad the new set is out. I'm glad I'm back, and I hope you all gonna love this video. It's super fun, really. Try to upgrade the production quality. I will travel soon, so I try to record a lot of videos now. And yeah, I hope you like it. And if you're new here, feel free to subscribe, like, or leave a comment down below. And I wish you all fun with the games. Okay, let's go. This is our hand. It's like, can we find it with the Riddlers? We on the draw too. So this is both not really optimal. But yeah, we just go for it, of course. Maybe a control shell, which I do not like too much. Okay, yeah. I do like to ramp here, actually. sure. They get a life, but hey, ramping is ramping. We have access to a full-blown Quantum Riddler if you want next turn. If it's a control deck, as usual, you have to think that you cannot overperform, right? Otherwise you die to Wrath. And them not having anything there is quite interesting. So my guess here... My guess is a counter for 2. So here we can pay the 3. So we go Riddler here. We will go Riddler. Okay, so Dragon. Yeah, sure. Makes sense. Makes sense. But we will just go another Riddler here. They are stuck on mana there. Yeah. So, in a perfect world, we play Orboid and just try to pressure with that one, but counter is still dangerous. Maybe they stock up here. Momentum, okay. Dangerous? Dangerous for sure. That turret would have been nice too. Okay, now the danger is of flooding, right? We can Riddler here, but we know there will be a board wipe. There's like, I'd say 100%. I think we're just gonna push the damage here. Force them. They didn't have a land before, so that's why I'm gonna do it this way. Because if they don't have a board wipe, split up is board wipe as well. Okay. In a perfect world, I would have played Riddler there, but I kind of like this setup a bit more. Gives me more draws of the Riddler, but this momentum is super scary. This is like one of the more scarier cards. Okay, so they stock up. So we're gonna draw cards here now, which is quite nice. What we need to do is, we need to fight our counterspell. Also, the cards to, like, blink everything is quite good. Okay, these 2 cards are both whatever. So here we... can commit, but I don't really have a good answer yet. So if I play this... I think it's just Riddler and draw the cards. It's kind of bad. It's kind of bad. I think we just try to find something. Yeah, they get the life, but... well... What do you want to do? Like, literally, what do you want to do? Probably another board wipe here. We have a lot of cards in our hand, but it's just lands. It's just lands. Yeah, they have more board wipes, I guess. We are quite flooding heavy, but that's okay. They milled some of our cards we would like to have. So once they go to the dragon stage, it's the dangerous part, right? Okay, so right now, I'm actually okay with this. Can we just draw one of these cards? Ghost Vacuum. Okay, so they have a dragon in hand. We got our Riddler here. I think you have to get 3 life, but... yeah. So, I do believe it's better just to give them the 3 life and maybe find a counter. I mean, maybe, right? Just once not drawing. This is a bit much, but what do you want to do, right? Yeah, you get the life. Can we just draw once, not a land? This is crazy. Well. here we can use it on this one. Since this will go away anyways. Opponent will get the life again, but we're gonna draw a lot of cards. And now, so they do have a bounce, right? Give them 3 life again. So yeah. If they don't have a board wipe, then that dragon is probably not strong enough. We give them 3 life again, which kind of sucks. So what can I do? This monument is scary too, but I need to finish this. So they need a land to have the... Okay. So we're gonna discard. Definitely the Llanowar Elves, some lands here. This one, this one. Yeah, let's do this one. We do have the counter. Yeah, the dragon is annoying for sure, but can tap it down forever and then have the 3 steps ahead. The only danger is the monument, right? The monument is quite annoying. So we didn't find a single, and it's not even in the graveyard. Didn't find a single bounce everything. It's kind of funny. So do they have the board wipe? They don't have it. I think we have a high chance of winning. Okay, well, that's pretty good for me. We don't have to do much, we just have to attack. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward. We can even attack with this one. So yeah, we just try to go in as much as we can. Because we have a counter up, and opponent now can only have board wipe to win. That's all we have to do. They're on 2 life. Even with board wipe now, having the Restless Vinestalk there is too much, right? So how do they want to get out of the situation? Yeah, it's nice that we have a control matchup game 1 to showcase what this can do against the control matchup. I think this is one of the stronger decks right now. I was a bit away, right? Like I had birthdays and many preparations going on. And during that time, I saw like a turtle list, and I was like, wow, this looks kind of cool. This is kind of like what I like. So yeah, let's just go for it. Yeah, no matter what I play, yeah, that's not it. We're just gonna counter it anyways. So yeah, this game is us, and yeah. I saw this list, and I one of the first cards I wanted to break, or like try to really play, is the bounce everything, which we didn't find this game, but hey, here we go, and yeah, I had fun. Let's go to the next one. Quite low in the percentage because I didn't play. This is our hand, huh? Yeah, Llanowar Elf would be nice, but what do you want to do? Cannot have everything sometimes. Cannot have everything. Okay, more aggressive, more heart. At least they were not on the play. A lizard or something. What? So let's give them the shock on the Llanowar Elf here. It's interesting. But yeah, it tanks damage, so it's quite nice. It tanks damage. I could have gone with the Riddler, but didn't feel like it's the right call. Because if it survived, I would have been definitely better. This is an annoying card. This is definitely an annoying card. Yep. Again, nice land here. We do have Riddlers, but Viper is not fun. We do have some ways to get rid of Viper, which is the bounce. Not bounce, the fling. Good old fling. Double Viper is heavy. Okay. Never play cards again that are expensive, cheap. That's our goal now. So I probably just played like this. I could have thought of not playing like this with this one and this good draw. 4/6 is quite big. This blocks a lot, and the Vipers cannot really attack. They maybe play Sheltered by Ghosts, of course. There's not much I can do about that right now. They're shocking for 4 Nemesis. Okay, that's something we will stun. That's something we're gonna stun for a while. Cannot I mean, no, I cannot. They attack here. I have to take it. I take the 3. It's fine. I take the 3. But yeah, we block down this Nemesis for a while, which is decent. Dreamdew Entrancer. It's a pretty cool card. And what I like about it is it has reach. So if we attack here, they could have a dragon attack. But I still think it's correct attack. Put them on 10. They took quite a lot of damage. I feel like I didn't do anything. They shocked like 3 Foundries. It's like, huh? Why are they on 16? So yeah, we have another Entrancer here. Of course, Fling is huge. So I really love that multi-Fling card. It's definitely my favorite card of the set by far. Because you can also just Fling entire board of opponent and attack. You can even Fling their attackers, which is also nice. So it's like a fork. It's the most versatile card ever. Like, I love that card. Like, I feel like I will build too many decks with that card. It's just too fun. Yeah, we block you for sure. We trade. It's fine. But yeah, I block you for sure. I don't have life gain in this deck. I try to erase it. Okay, double strike, sure. So far, trade. Take this all day. Okay, so yeah, take some damage here. Still tap down everything over there. But yeah. I'm gonna tap down this. Now we have counter, and the creature tapped down. So I don't think there's anything they can do. We have Lethal on board. Plus we have the land. Yeah, I really like these cards. Like, I think this deck was good before, but I think now it's really good. It really doesn't matter, but we still do it. Because we can, we do it. And yeah, second game, second victory, this time against an aggressive deck, so quite nice to showcase it. And yeah, let's go to the next one. Lucas Grabiel. I shouldn't keep this hand, but I have the card on my hand. I really want to do it. Like, I didn't have it the last time, so it's like, can I? Well, right now it's not looking that good. But maybe. If it's just that damage, it's fine. What is happening? Oh. I'm really happy there's no creature. That is not cool. Okay. So here, we have a really cool turn actually. If they try to go for the bird, we just fling it. And then we stun it. Oh, this is gonna be beautiful. Emberheart Challenger, okay. Yeah, this is not so cool. Okay. So, they play bird. The bird's the main problem here. But this has at least reach, so we go for this one. It has 4 toughness, it's not so easy to deal with. So we do this. It's probably the best defensive way. 4 damage on a creature is usually double spell. So they can, of course, bird double spell here. But I still think it's the right thing. Because if we survive this somehow, and if they go for a different line... Okay, now it's gonna be really hard. If they have double spells, so be it. Could have played Llanowar Elf and then stitching up. No matter what, we block this for sure. I could have blocked this, but they will just pump the goblin to trade. Okay, so they have trample, huh? Definitely have trample. Okay, that's a way to do it. That's a way to do it. Okay, well, you know the deal. You know the deal. We got rid of Borstrom and a Helix. But it's not easy. Take 2. I probably have to. I could let it go and try to bounce a lot, but I really have, 9 is a bit too much, you know. 9 is a bit too much, I have to say. We trade, so I think it could be worse. Another bird is quite dangerous. But I need a card on top of it. So what we're gonna do is Phantom Riddler. Well, that's not definitely the answer here. Okay, so we have a blocker for the bird now, which is quite good, and we still have our Spectral Restitching. They have 1 card in hand, so their bird is not really strong. Okay, so this is gonna be now the most interesting part. I really wish I can do this, to be honest, but I feel like I cannot. I feel like it's just gonna put them down for a while here. And we still can bounce. So I could have attacked here and faked the bounce. But I want to have another Reacher here. I mean, I could have played the Greenshell. Maybe it would have been a better play there. But now I feel really comfortable. Feel quite comfortable here. Okay, so we know what it is. I could bounce it here, but I think it's the wrong choice. I try to bait here now. We also have Phantom Riddler and the crazy bounce next turn. But I think I bait here 1. If this... Okay. I still quite safe with this, but I feel like I have to attack there. I will just block here all day. Okay. Not finding any land is super annoying. It's just time for this now. The bird is still like this, and we have double reach now, so they cannot really deal with it. And from here on, I think we should be able to finally find things. But we just block all. Okay. They look definitely for burn spells. And we keep our reaches. Should have attacked there, by the way. Okay, we're getting the lands in now. The bird still cannot attack. We can get 2 draws end of turn, and as well as lands, which is the main goal, and then we tap and then we win, right? So, yeah, sure. Can go with this. And then for 2. Huh? Actually, it's probably the Lookout. But the Lookout is easier to kill. So we go with this. The Lookout is easier to kill here. So we trigger the Greenshell, right? Okay. Go ahead. We get 2. And then we drop this and then we should have it. Oh, that's my bad actually. Funny. Should have done it before in the second main phase. Learn your new cards, guys. I don't have lethal though now. This bird is super annoying. Just gonna play one of these. Still can bounce the entire board. Should have, yeah, that was just stupid from me. And now we get the cards back. This one goes away again. Okay, let's see. So we just have to survive this turn, and then that's it. That's it. Definitely did... I did 2 mistakes in this game for sure. But hey, here we are. We're just gonna bounce the creatures now. Here we are. I mean, right now it just blocked. Okay. This is just block. We have huge creatures. Now we gonna do... This is so stupid. Gonna do the remove all creature thing. And we say, yep. I would like to remove your board, please. This Spectral Restitching, like, the way you can use this card is just... It's illegal. Well, another win, 3rd game. And yeah, GG. Sure. I have Llanowar Elf, you know me. Like, this is where my sweet spot is. Double Mulligan is definitely not helping opponent. Double Mulligan is not helping opponent. Mono red, okay, I mean Llanowar Elf most likely will not survive this. But Llanowar Elf will soak 2 damage, so it's not too bad. It's not too... If not, sure. Okay, goblins, huh? Not cool. Okay, we can block now. And we can also make the goblin less annoying. Okay, this is absolutely interesting. Okay, +1/+0. What? I mean, he attacked, then he just gets a new one. It's like whatever. Don't think they have a shock. Oof, interesting. Interesting, actually. I think I have to go like this. I have to go like this. It's the best way here because double trigger on the Entrancer is still good enough. I know maybe the Greenshell would have been better earlier. Just to ramp. But they had double mulligan, so I can play this like this for sure. Yeah. Tricky one. But Vocalist is really strong. It's depending on what we draw, of course, but okay, so this is a pretty simple turn. This card will go out of hand way too much now. The turtle is coming through. Yep. Yep. And we attack with this one, just do this. They can spend 2 mana though, but then we trade. I trade with that one. I would trade. Yeah, let's trade. That's an easy trade for me. This one is a bit more dangerous, but I mean, sure, if they have a Cranko, it's probably not the best trade. Just have to tap that one to Oblivion, which is what we're gonna do. We're gonna tap the cards. Yep. And then we attack here. Yeah, this is over. Like, mulligan to 5 with an aggressive deck against the mid-range deck is brutal. It's brutal, so yeah. 4 games, 4 wins. Let's just continue like this. Wow, such a weird hand. Such a weird hand. But the Llanowar Elves is just, I cannot help myself, really. I want to, but I cannot. Let's see what they have over there. Green. Okay, green turn 2. Can be dangerous. Because I don't really have an end. I mean, I can bounce things, but Tifa is quite dangerous. I can rearrange. Okay, I see. I see what it is. I think we're gonna counter here. My hand is really bad. Because I drew another land there. My hand is way better now. The Restitching, of course, is a card that is not really good with overboard, but this card is just way too strong to not play. Now Restitching, again, is just to win the game. It's a multi-purpose card. Which we like. Why would they attack? What could they have? Maybe a buff spell. We don't fall for this. There's no need to actually block this. Was an interesting one. So the situation is follow. They could have the counter here. If they counter, they take 8. Yeah, then they dead. Next turn. Take 4. Still dead. I will still try to do this here. I'm most likely certain of a counter. They get no. Yeah, they still have to deal with overboard here now. Because we're going in for 4. And then we have 16 damage next turn, and we're just gonna bounce their board. Yeah. I'm not happy about this. Not happy about this. They could have, of course, a certain amount. Oh, there maybe no fight spell here for 1 mana. There's a Llanowar Elf here, or another Chocobo. They have it. They have a protection. If not, then that's GG. We have exactly 16. Yeah, that's still okay. They have to block. It only has hexproof. So we get rid of the Hydra here as well. Yeah, that's a situation. Who is the Simic deck here? We are the Simic deck. Now we have 2 threats of 8 power. And they have a 0-1 and we still have a land that can attack as well. So, with trample as well. Pre-combat to make it a little bit juicier, you know. A little bit juicier. This time we, like, sometimes this, I don't know how many times I will talk about this card in this game. It's just, this card is too strong. Like, in this type of deck you have so many purposes with one card, right? That's kind of ridiculous. Actually, they maybe have to bounce, so we just attack. Because they have to double block, they have to block here, right? And then whatever happens, happens. We have a counter up. We go for the safe way. Go for the safe way. Sure, the count, yeah. Yeah, no, it doesn't really matter. We would have been at the same stage, so yeah. GG. Seems like we cannot really lose with this deck. Yeah, I mean, I just cannot mulligan Llanowar Elves' hands, and turn 3 Greenshell is still pretty good. Okay. That deck can go off as well, be a bit careful. Okay, so far they have the not draw. Let's see if this continues. I don't think we draw not to put any garden next turn, so okay. We try to go for Greenshell and go from there. Against their type of deck, the fling is not so good, right? But it still clears the board for an attack at one point. Okay, so if they have Sephiroth here as well, then hey, on the draw, on the play, 1-2 into Sephiroth. What is here coming? Okay. Yeah, we don't block here, of course. Do they have it? Jesus, wow. Okay. Guys, when you play this deck, do you have this? I'm not as good as opponent. Not as good as opponent here, sadly. We actually drew another one. That's quite impressive. And there was another one on top. Yeah, of course. That makes sense. We have decent blockers here. But the problem is if they're attacked, they have Sephiroth flip. So, if they have an untapped land, right? Still have Sephiroth flip. But we have to block. Right, so, yeah. Not much we can do. If they sacrifice everything, we found a counter. Maybe there's a way. But yeah, it's just not a way. If I block this, they can still sacrifice just the other 3, right? And not much I can do. So I have to do it. To get out of this situation now is quite impossible. Yeah. Sacrifice on 4, which is absolutely the nut draw, right? Like, it's quite impressive. It's really impressive opponent. But it's fair. It's fair. Cannot win every game, right? And I think variance is a part of the game. And then they sacrifice that one. And now they flip it. And yeah, not a good situation for us here. Not a good situation for us. If we play it like this... We have to play it like this. Yeah. Still draw something here. But yeah, the chances of us losing is quite high. Okay. Could have triggered this 2 times there as well. So if we survive this turn, maybe. Maybe. We just need to survive this turn. They have 24 life, they will get a lot of life as well. They get 2 triggers there. We double block the Sephiroth. We block the Presidio with the 1-3. We get 10. Yeah, if I, okay, that's a problem. So if they attack with Sephiroth. Okay, can we get out of this situation? We need to draw. So we can play Vocalist, get 2 lands out. Then play Riddler, draw, get 2 lands out. Well, it's tricky. Tapping here doesn't help me much. So yeah, it's really not much I can do. So trying to get the lands here. Okay, no. Not what we wanted. Right now there's not much we can do, but we try to try stuff. Okay, yeah, cool. Okay, this is a card we could use. Okay, okay, so we can attack. Can remove 3 cards. It's still crazy that I missed the land, huh? Now we can get rid of 2 so far. Okay. So let's say we attack with all. I will make sure the sacrifice will go away. And have 1 fling. They have 20. Okay. This is a really hot game. It's definitely these 2. Which is not lethal yet. Attack with 1 more, it would be lethal. Okay, so you have to do this one. Have to do this one. This is a tricky game. Okay, this saves us from 1 damage. Right now we still have the counter up. So we take 2, go 5. This is fine by me. This is actually okay. Having the Blood Witch there out of the equation helps a lot. We do have a flying block, which is super important. And turn. So now, of course, depending how they do it, You... I have too many cards. You... Maybe this one can keep. Go away. Still one more. Let's do like this, huh? Okay. So we have counter and we have restitching. Like, right now, we will not lose the game. When this creature ends level 1. Okay. This one doesn't do much. Whenever you attack, okay. Get rid of these two. And now we just have to remove them and then we win, right? Take damage here. What can I do? It's a close game, but this is so, I don't know what to say. This is so stupid, really. And there we go. We got the win. Okay, it looked quite bad, but yeah, this deck is broken. So we managed. GG. Never give up, right? Never give up. Okay. Okay, this is a mulligan. Cannot do much with this hand. Okay. We can play this hand. We have a curve here, so I'm gonna play. With the curve we play. 40. Okay, control. Having this one early is quite important, but I think ramping is even a bit more important right now. Yeah, mulligan, tricky, but they only have white. Okay, it's the artifact deck. That's an interesting matchup. That's going to be an interesting matchup. Their Starkite is not really useful here. And we're just gonna dump our hand here. Snare. Let's fight an early snare. And then this one, yeah, you get the life. Cannot do much about this. But our creature gets stronger. Let me check in the settings. Where is the... Oh my god, can I not change it anymore? Auto or the trigger ability. Okay. Because cannot let that happen. So this one first. So this one gets stronger. And then we swing for a comfortable damage. I don't know what they want to do here to get out of this situation, except Battlefront and hit snares. Because they have 3 life and we have 4 attackers. No, that's not it. How many creatures did they get? 3? That's impressive. I mean, they have to block everything though. So it's not too bad. Yeah, I mean, we're just trading. And next turn we have a Trampler, which is quite hard to deal with. It's this one first again. Yeah, this one is pretty strong next turn. If they don't have a board wipe. Like, I don't know what they want to do here. Double snare is double. I guess. Double snare Battlefront. That's the play. Other than that, the trample is too big. Can they find it? Double snare. I think, yeah, no double snare. It has to be double snare. Okay, cage. Annoying, but it's my Llanowar Elves. Yeah, you get a lot of token. You can resolve them all. And yeah, this is game. This is game. This land has trample, my friend. Oh, they can. Yeah, never mind. It's not game. Oh, they cannot tap a land. Okay, never mind. 7-0. My god. I try to find also a loss of the game, but it seems like it's not easy. It seems like it's not easy. We get there. We get there. I didn't play for a while. My god. The Artisan. Okay, let's see what's next. You want to play? We have a curve. We play. We play. This land is so powerful in this deck, really. Like having the trample is just huge. Okay, an authority again. Again. Which deck is it this time? Blue-white control. Okay, it's this one again. This one again. Well, we go to our bigger creatures. Go to our bigger creatures. Okay, my man. I get it. I get it. I understand your assignment. Yeah, we just keep ramping. We just keep ramping. We try to double Greenshell. Maybe they have to snare here because it's a dangerous card. So we keep them off Synthesizer, which is nice. This one also dodges the spring-loaded Saw Blades. Yeah. 4-6 is pretty good. Okay, they go Synthesizer because they realize they have to do something, right? Which is where we go Greenshell again. Yeah, the life there, low-key annoying, but what do you want to do? Yep. Okay. So we are 8 lands. We have 20. Okay, that's good for me. That's a slow turn. That's a slow turn. Potential lethal, by the way. We're gonna figure it out. We wanna make sure that we get then the lands in, so our trample there will do work. Okay. Yep. That life we cannot. Okay. Yep, that's the one we wanted. So now we have 16 and our land is also stronger. So I will try to go for lethal here. Don't have to do that. Yeah. Worked out again. 8 wins. My god, this deck is way too powerful. Okay, let's play until I lose, I guess. That's a new video format. Okay. Let's go. It's a bit of a weird hand. I can try this, but I'm not happy. This is one of the weirder hands. At least I have 2 and can do something after mountain. Okay. Okay, founding the land here is quite good. We need to get to this one. This one helps us to survive, which is the thing we do here. Okay, let me block. Thanks for the information. Here, I kind of feel like I need to keep up my counter. I cannot block anyways, so I do make it stronger, but it doesn't kill me. Which I think is okay. So Nemesis will just be countered here. I have to take the 3. So it's no Nemesis. They don't play anything, it's okay. Inquisitor. Will not shock this anyways. Okay, that's kind of annoying now. It's just the same, except that they cannot push it. Right now it's counter. Sadly, it is not anything else. I have to counter the action in their turn. 3 damage is not nice. I have to counter the action in their turn. Shock, so they have 3 plus 1. So yeah, I take the 3 here. Not too much about it. I can block the Inquisitor though. Which I definitely will do. Take 3, go 10. Not nice. They can look for a kill here. But okay, so this is 100% this one. It's our biggest blocker. What I don't like to see, of course, are shelters. I can use my stitching though for shelters, which is decent. Okay, go on 6. So now we tapped out, so Nemesis can come in, right? Makes sense. We would die there, right? I don't think I have many options. I don't get life anyways. I think I have to block this. I take 1. I cannot get life anyways, so that's an interest. Maybe they have 5 damage on the Nemesis. So they had this one, huh? So I have to fling the Nemesis. I can fling all of them. I need to have 2 life. So I need counter and fling. That's really bad. Cannot even. I can play Vocalist and fling Nemesis, go 1. Die to basically everything. If I find something else, let's just try like this. I have to fling here, just try to get stronger. It's not good enough. Okay. I need to survive this, but I have 2 life. Well, this is the game where we lose, it seems like, huh? Okay. So, are we still surviving? What is on the hand? Okay, that land is not cool. Inquisitor. It's a cheap way to get cards. This one, can I finish the game? No, I need to find Another fling, huh? So it's the only way out of this situation. Only way out. It's not a fling either. So we will go with this first. Not a fling. Still not a fling, but okay. What is this doing? Whenever this land attacks with a counter creature control. Okay, it seems like... interesting actually. I kind of feel like finding fling is still a little bit stronger. If I have fling, I'm just dead to too many cards, huh? So I would need to have counter. I need to tap and counter up, which I cannot have both. It's this one. It's this one. So I'm basically dead to anything here. So we're just gonna play more. And we just hope we dodge the card, right? And then we should win from there. We can attack here. We can attack here. If they find a nemesis, we're dead too. But here we attack. We have blockers for the land and for the Inquisitor. So yeah, I mean, dead too many cards, of course, right? But I think we try to play towards our outs as good as we can. GG. Yeah, last game. Hey, we tried. I think one more turn we got it. And yeah, the deck is super powerful. Love this deck. And yeah, cool games. Okay, this is clearly one of the better decks. Okay, this is clearly a deck that overperformed quite a lot. I saw this Simic list played by other content creators. It's a bit different now. I changed, of course, some cards and added some new cards. But I think this is a deck that can be in best of 1, maybe also in best of 3. This is probably what I will play in best of 3 when I stream again next month. But yeah, this deck is so powerful. I love to play it. I love Simic, you all know it. And yeah, we just lost to 1 game. I mean, what can I say, right? I still think you can play 4 Spectral Restitching. We still have enough creatures, so it's not like that, like this one. Best of 1 can play 4, best of 3 maybe 3. But yeah, I don't know what to change, honestly. Like, in best of 3, you want to have some Insidious Fungus maybe in the main, because of Vivi. But you also have the Beastbinder to deal there with that card. Also, this one, just remove the counters, is also quite nice. So yeah, this deck I will definitely work on more. But I wanted to throw this out as my first deck out of all the ones I brew. I brew quite a lot, and this is definitely one of my favorite cards, the Restitching here. So yeah, hope you liked the video. Feel free to subscribe and like. Leave something in the comment. Feel free also to join Discord. The community is blooming, and guys, everyone writing there, thanks for helping everyone out, even if I'm not there. Had some busy days and will have some busy days, but October and November I'll be fully locked in to do content for you all, and yeah, hopefully you're gonna enjoy it. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you all next time. Have a good night wherever you are.